얘야? 타이밍 어떤 이상이야? 샤프트가 지금 안 붙어있네. 또 오시는 거? 아, 당연히 또 오죠. 아 근데 오늘 무지하게 덥네요. 땡. 이렇게 하는 거. 헤드. 그립.
(2K) Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be out here. As this event kicks off, our featured group consists of 2 players that appear to have entered into this fantastic rivalry.
Yeah, that's right, Henny. It looks like they're trying to beat Colin Morikawa this week. That's a brave call in anyone's books, but I'm pretty sure we're going to see some extra fireworks today.
Oh, I mean, beating Colin Morikawa
허허.
is a tall order.
다음 좀 붙네요.
He is the poster boy of tour, not just for his excellent looks, but the way that he strikes that golf ball, the way he holds his putts. Short game is unbeatable. It's a really tall order.
No, I think he's got a golden eye too. 007, watch out. Colin Morikawa's coming for you. Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure.
나이스 샷!
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
These little members bounce to the right.
Not a bad play, that one. His putt is from 14 feet.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
컷? 한 컷?
This one's tracking.
Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
And that
나이스 버디!
whatever nerves this player has, nice opening hole.
She finds herself in a tie for 8th. The first of our birdie opportunities comes second, par 5.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left. And if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest fives on this layout.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry.
넌 안
Let's see what
걸냐?
happens. What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
잘 친 거 보소.
Take notes, folks. That's how you do it. And back to the course with the live action. Going for this green in two, Rich. It's an exciting but daunting task.
The green is minuscule from back in the fairway. You know that you have a little bit room over to the left, but you're going to fall off into a low area. And if you miss it out to the right, you're going to find a very deep bunker on the right-hand side of the green. There's really no great miss around here, but if you're going to go for it, you have to know that your short game is going to bail you out no matter where you miss it.
Looking for an eagle.
Was on a good line. And with that part hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Kind of like it. 2 in a row.
Currently a couple under for the event. Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
Oh, that's a fantastic attempt, especially from that distance. But it didn't quite drop.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par 4 to be a testing one. This fourth can be menacing, can't it?
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green, the front, the right, and the back. And all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
Well, that's well played, and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the fourth.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? And this putt to move into a tie for first place.
Rolling end over end. This putt.
That's good.
And that will drop in for birdie. And with that, she'll move to 3 under par. She's currently tied for first.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. A strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad. But a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat. Runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
After a very consistent run of play over the last half a dozen starts or so, Rich, this player's coming with a whole heap of confidence, and they look to me to be one of the players to beat. Do you agree?
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
Getting ready to play their third.
currently tied for the lead.
She makes this. It'll be a good par. If it's up, it could be in. Ouch, that hurts. And that's a bogey, unfortunately. The tee shot at the par 4-6 has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Oh. You'll take the tap in for par any day. Our current leader is enjoying
par.
a one-shot lead. As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7th.
And as you can see, there's a long fairway bunker down the left-hand side that makes you believe there's more room left than you actually have. It's just not there. Players should be looking a little bit further right. If you find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I made a 2 here one time, so that shows you how simple this hole can be.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one.
껍질 되게 쓰네. 아.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, almost went in. Few players in the history of the game have had a bigger impact so early in their career than Colin Morikawa, Rich. Some comparisons go as close to Tiger Woods.
As they should be currently right now with what he has done in the game so far in his young career. He's come out each and every week and put pressure on every single player because of his ball striking and because they know that there's no weaknesses in his game other than sometimes the putter. But when you hit it as good as he does, you're bound to make a putt now and again. And each and every week when he shows up, players on the driving range are looking at him going, okay, he's here. I got to have my A game.
Certainly feels like sky's the limit for Colin Morikawa.
2 major championships under his belt right now. Surely more in his future.
Just one off the lead after that hole. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
Good look at a birdie here.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Colin Morikawa setting up his shot.
Oh my, how about that for a par?
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
The final
문어 갑시다.
at TPC Sawgrass
백-
Stadium
백
course.
바람.
It's a clever 3-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards from the back. Most players will play this as a three-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left. Second shot out to the right. Sets up a very
파5를 투혼을 시킬 수 있냐?
very narrow green. Miss it right or left. Good luck getting it up and down.
나이스 원.
Yeah,
그렇죠.
good aggressive play and almost rewarded by finding the green.
It's an aggressive play. Luke, like to see it on this par 5.
이런 씨.
A chance to move to 5
제대로
under
쳤어야
par.
되는데.
She's got a great look at birdie here.
Never mind. Go and tap it in. Yeah, not much to sweat there.
보기.
Well, a lovely position for this player, Rich. Tied for the lead as they make the turn.
Well, this is what you practice
한가?
for, isn't it? You want to be in the lead, up near the lead, going into the final 9 holes of an event to see if you can win it. Let's see how well they've practiced and if it can pay off.
That's nicely done. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Wow, what a shot. Now let's
쭉
switch our
뻗어가네.
focus to Colin Morikawa.
Birdied their last hole. Is tracking.
And gets that putt of distance to go.
Yeah, that is not what you want to come up against mid-round, mid-rivalry. That was mean.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will take her to 5 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball.
너 차대냐?
You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently.
Okay.
I love the second shot on this hole.
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here.
잘 됐어.
This would be a great up and down. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Such soft hands.
Currently 5 under for the event.
타이거 우즈 올라오네.
Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just a decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Okay, time to return to the action. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
차라리 올라갈래.
It's got a chance. Beautiful shot. And with that, she'll move to 6 under par. And with that hole, she's
6
now the
under
second
par.
leader of this event. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
Now leading by one shot. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second nine at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a...
네, 백화님 어서 오세요.
Difficult tee shot on this playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway and you've got a decent chance of finding the second shot. But if you're out of position
나라도 재밌어야지.
on this hole, your number will go up exponentially. This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
때려서 이 정도.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to up that slope.
샷.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
팔더스는 저 혼자 있을 때 혼자 하려고요.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course.
혼자만 즐겨야지.
The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
Players do hit through a shoot off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there. So finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
Just 6 feet between her and the hole. Hey, that's a chance. And that's 8 birdies today.
Just a small sliver of a lead. This could go any
놓지 말고 돈을 줘, 돈을.
And throw from the green here, just in the
피팅 좀 하게.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. And that puts her in first place.
1등 올라왔어요. 스폰서를 좋아하겠네.
This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
자, 뚫고 갑니다. 샷. 나이스 샷.
Lovely effort that. To win the Players' Championship, you've got to run the gauntlet, Ridge. Here we are with that big testing second shot at 16.
The water down the right-hand side is very obvious. What's not obvious are the grass bunkers on the left-hand side. You hit it in those, no guarantee of getting up and down. If you take on the green and find it, then you're almost guaranteed a birdie 4.
퍼트로 끝냅시다. 원퍼트로 끝낼 수 있나?
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke.
오르막.
This player is relentless.
Oh no.
That was a gallant attempt.
나이스 팟.
It certainly makes putting easier, doesn't it?
Back-to-back birdies moving in the
잘한다.
right direction there, Luke.
압도적 1등입니다.
Take a look at the leaderboard now after that.
타이거존 순위 사라졌네.
First, Lydia Ko holds second.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know
칭했지.
who I like.
Going with the pitching.
바람 타고 하나.
Oh, this
바람을 타고 날아가자. 나이스.
Have absolutely flushed that one. Colin Morikawa, he was meant to be the original and best approach player, but I think we have a new sheriff in town.
나이스 파.
Oh, that had eyes for it.
아니,
Lovely shot.
나이스 버디.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, that's how it looks. The leader now has a one.
마지막 홀.
Let's head to the finish.
압도적인 1위입니다. 파4홀 9언더.
If you're a spectator.
It's wonderful if you're not playing it for a lot of cash. It's
Yeah.
just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life.
좋았어요.
Try and hit it down the right-hand side of the
자, 1위로 끝낼 수 있는지
and from there,
가봅시다.
to the right,
9번 아이언, 뒷바람.
also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here. That's for sure.
뛰어 들어와.
4s are magnificent.
이.
3s are unicorns.
이.
They don't happen that much.
이 나쁘지 않아요.
Difficult, demanding.
그다음 여기서
probably one of the
착,
toughest in
착,
championship
착.
golf.
착. 아,
That one was going in.
A chance for her to win the event here.
And that'll do it, Rich. Players
Nice putt.
Championship. That's one of the elite wins in their career.
Winning the Players' Championship, Luke, is easily as good as winning any major because the field quality is so amazing. This is going to speak volumes for this player and the career going forward. This is a heck of a win. I can't wait to see what they produce next.
And Rich, I think you mentioned earlier that
오.
this guy was your favourite. Well picked.
컵을 동안 탔습니다.
It's not a hard pick, is it? This player has consistently been there all season long. There's no reason why not to pick them to win. They just make me look
더
smart.
플레이스 챔피언.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elving, and Rich B, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
아, 이거 챔피언십 큰가 보다. 더 플레이스 챔피언십이. 완전 메이저인가 본데? 준호, TP, 타일러메이드, 갤러웨이, 나이키 골프장가, 웨지 그립, 하이브리드 그립. 경쟁자 티어 상승. 안 바꿀 거야. 안 바꿀 거야. 리디아고가 누구더라? 이길랜드 사람이구나. 서울에서 태어났네. 고보경. 손러함. 이거 잘 쓰고 있고요. 골프공, 텔러메이트, 히틴, 이것도 좋고, 채, 하이브리드, 그립, 파워 타이밍, 아, 이게 꽤 된다니까, 돈이. 히팅이 돈이 많이 들어가. 헤드. 퍼터. 퍼터 다음에 뭐가 있나? 근데 이거 클럽 없네. 스폰서가 클럽을 안 주더라고요. 골라서 할 수 있어요. 자동으로 골라주는데 내가 변경해서 칠 수도 있습니다. 보통은 골라주는 건 이 코스에서 보통 치는 거로 골라주고요. 근데 샘사하게 치고 싶으면 내가 골라야죠.
(2K) Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of
FedEx
the
Cup
Championship is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be following this featured group because there are rumours of quite a rivalry kicking off between these two players.
Well, Henny, it sounds like this player is looking to beat Lydia Ko, which, let's be honest, will take all their skill and poise.
Oh, absolutely. This will be a certain KO for this player. I can't imagine that Lydia's going to let anybody beat her. When we talk about young phenoms, Lydia...
여기 보면 이제 여기서 클럽을 내렸다가 올렸다가 할 수 있어요.
Let the bout begin.
드라이버 300야드 잡아라. 땡기고 쏘세요.
Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled.
기나요? 기나요? 오케이.
Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the
넘어갈 수
tournament coming
있을까?
off the last start win, Rich.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Opting for the 5-wood.
넘어가고 런 있다.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
I'll tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game.
더 작게 쳐.
Play, hopefully a bold reward.
Now that's how you...
나이스!
Well hold.
Cannot imagine a better way
갯벌어.
to round off with an opening eagle.
Currently 2 under for the event. Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take
You are
out trees
beautiful.
that hug the
Adam
left-hand
Mastering.
side. Green sits
That's
well
right.
above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the
여기
fairway.
보면 3번으로 자동으로 조이잖아요. 내가 드라이버 치고 싶다 하면 드라이버를 바꿀 수 있습니다. 대신 이게 지금 나무에 걸리잖아요. 400m짜리니까 굳이 이렇게 150야드 정도만 날리면 되겠네요. 이렇게.
That got caught up in a few of the branches.
Okay.
Great shot.
And he's down
9번
there.
아이언.
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Opting for the 9-iron. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. That should
오르막.
give another chance.
헛.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Straight back up this hill. can be firm here.
A bit long on that one. And this putt coming up for her par.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's 2 strokes behind her rival this week.
Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
Just didn't
잘 친 거 보소.
Let's take a look at the current standings.
The Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up should you take driver
Oh.
out. Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
조심해야 돼 항상.
Good shot there, Beamer. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Yeah, she's looking at 145
오르막 라인에.
on the flag.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Great looking shot, this.
브레이크.
Yeah, nice looking shot there.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
Well,
That's
certainly
birdie,
goes in the
3월.
right direction.
3월 3원 더. 이 정도는 돼야 프로다.
The 4th hole, the first of the par 3s on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
붙여. 팡. 팡. 여기.
Opting for the 6 iron.
제발. 가자.
This one is right down the pipe. Oh, that one just missed the hole.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Yeah,
Nice
she's
shot.
down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Let's return to live play now. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
아우 씨.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
세이프.
And with that, she'll move to 4 under par. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snag.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about
마이크
100
관전 하나
yards
18만
which is going
싶었냐?
to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
갑시다. 백스윙. 고. 오르막. 브레이킹.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back.
It's been a good year. 3 wins so far this season.
평지.
sitting at 4 under
Third.
today, currently in top spot.
평지. 완전 평지네.
Needs this to kick a bit left. You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
And with that fine
Nice
putt,
putt.
she extends her advantage over the field.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly.
가나요?
Holding the fairway
Oh my
is
God.
almost impossible.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
No, this is just unfortunate. So close
넘어가나요?
to the fairway, but sitting really down.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Currently leading by 2.
Opportunity to make their par.
Surely it's going to.
Solid par putt, that.
나이스 파. 파도 묻을 뻔.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
입에 260밖에 안 나가죠? 오르막이라.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Playing from 110 yards out.
Currently in the lead by a shot.
그렇지. 툭.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Outstanding shot. High quality.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie.
45.
And that will take her to 6 under.
600.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, nice little sand shot there.
Oh.
Real close. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
이거 언제 파나? 차라리 흘러갈래. 볼때 알아. 따라라라라 따라라라라라 따라라라라라. 여기가 평지니까 툭툭툭 하고 갈 수 있을 것 같아. 이 정도에 때리면 어떨까? 툭툭툭. 그렇지.
What a
Very
skillful
nice.
approach shot. This player not holding back in their rivalry with Lydia Ko.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
겁나
This
빠르네.
for a birdie run.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Leading by 3 strokes now.
겁나 빨리 흐르면 겁나 세게 때리면 되지.
Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
차라리
Nicely done.
Well, Rich, here's one of our proven performers in the FedEx Cup points race. They've been there or thereabouts for most of the season, and they go into this tournament
오르막이
as
오르막.
strong
좋아.
favourites. It hardly seems a surprise, doesn't it?
Without a doubt, the best player all around on tour in my mind's eye. It is no shock to see them contending for the lead once again.
Ooh, nice line.
나이스 라인.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And that will take her to 8 under.
아, 이글로 시작했네. 이글, 파, 버디, 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 파, 버디,
Lovely
버디.
position for our leader.
전반에만
She's
8
in
언더.
front, but a few holes to go.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival.
골프 신이
A
아닌가.
long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out.
How much did the win last week give them the confidence to perhaps pull it off again here and go back to back?
A massive win last week, looking to double up again this week. I gotta say, they're building off all the good things they did last week. A win could definitely happen.
And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
This one's looking good.
Oh, what a round this is.
나이스 나이스.
7 birdies today. And she's our leader. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Well, I like the look of the line here. You should find the fairway. Sitting at 9 under par, currently leading.
런 아웃. 이상하고
Needed
썼지.
to play their third. Ooh, that almost went down. A birdie putt awaits. Oh, she's making it look easy. Holding putts with will. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Wow, what a save.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee, a short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
뚫어. 가자. 가자.
Right up in the canopy of the trees.
못 들어?
Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
By my pacing, she's got 130 here.
Come on, get a good bounce to the left.
Yeah, that was all they could do. Just had to gouge it out and then try and get up and down.
How close was that to going down?
She needs this one for par.
Ah.
Gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field. The leader stumbles with a bogey. Here's Lydia Ko.
첫 복이네요.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
안녕하세요.
Lucky 13 for some. This
갑시다.
par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely... I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
오.
It's just a fraction too long to me. Is that what
야,
they had in
그때
mind?
맞았어.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
You better believe it is great stuff.
까비. 저 그때 맞아요. 잣대죠.
Down, she's behind.
저희 골프전이었으면 필드 밖으로 튕겨나가. 버그 때문에.
This is how the leaderboard looks.
옛날에 그 버그 때문에 엄청 고생. 씨발 공이 쳤는데 저기 저기 핀에 맞았는데 공이 날아갔다고 막. 와.
The second of the back nine par 5s, Rich 14.
깜짝 놀랐네.
To it.
Only the biggest hitters in the
어쩔
game.
TV 저 잘 모르겠는데요. 튀었지.
is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep.
어차피 한 번은 못 올라가니까 끊어갑시다.
You find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
한 번에 못 올라갈 거면 끊어가는 게 맞아. 샷?
That's some good golf right there. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich.
으아!
A wonderful shot into four.
이야, 씨, 아우 들어갈 뻔했네.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie.
A quick look at the leaderboard has
14, 10번 더.
first place.
아무도 못 따라옵니다.
The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is.
어떻게 해야 되지?
Though this is the
올려?
flattest green or one of the flattest greens
올려?
on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Yes, anytime you can.
그린을 올리는 게 맞는 선택이었는지 모르겠네.
Take it.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
That'll sting a bit.
다행히 샀네.
A par putt on the table.
나이스.
The hole finished. They're currently in the lead,
Ah.
with Brooke Henderson following in second.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich, you know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right
나갈 뻔했어.
side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees in all sorts of trouble.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Should find the green here.
툭. 아, 많이 구른다.
Oh, that's a great approach shot.
And as good as they putt, you almost
Set this up.
guarantee this one.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
제발 들어가라.
Yep, tracking nicely.
아싸.
Yes, they've made it.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
리디아고.
Choosing the
왜 나
nine.
옷을 안 줘?
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
It's got to
나이스.
have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now.
16번을 완료했고요.
And they hang on.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
나이스.
Wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is their lucky birdie.
And that should secure the par on this one. Leading by 6 strokes after that one. The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead Course.
Last-
is also
last
the final
hole.
hole of the Snake Pit. And this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill. But if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left.
일부러 오른쪽에 보내긴 했는데.
With this
아씨.
putt, she can win the event.
작됐다.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Hopefully they won't take that too badly. There's another chance here to and as that putt drops to the bottom, Rich, they are now the Valspar champion. What a performance.
Yeah, what a performance, what a win. I mean, just, this player was just amazing all week long.
발스프라. 스파르. 발스파르 챔피언십.
And Rich, what a performance. They've got back-to-back wins. What a force they're proving to be out here on tour.
I gotta say, this player is in full flight at the moment. Just sit back
Baspa.
and watch how awesome they are at the moment.
Well, that's all we've got.
아담
for
스코어,
today.
타이거우즈
Myself, Luke
다
Elton,
들어왔는데 제가 이겼네요.
Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
복귀. 야, 이거 혹시 삥 뜯은 거냐? 타투골프, 씨, 코브라, 씨. 벤호건. 집중력이 살짝 풀리는데? 지금 하면 안 될 것 같은데? 여기까지 할게요. 집중력이 확 떨어졌어, 갑자기. 다른 게임을 해보자. 그 위닝이 패치가 7일까지라고 돼 있었는데 오늘 패치가 끝났거든요.